Disclaimer. The following program is a shit show, and unfortunately, it's only going to get worse. This program is not intended for children, as this program will be filled with foul language, poking fun at everyone and everything. We can't help the ridiculous things that come out of our mouths, and no one and nothing is off limits for us. No need to send us hateful comments or emails, we already know we're assholes. Plus, we won't read them anyways. If you are easily offended, please do not listen to this program. We highly encourage you to tune into a duller, less awe-inspiring program. Be prepared to be educated by the uneducated. With that said, please enjoy the show, God save us all, and please don't sue us.
We on?
Giggles is like flipping all our switches now. Now I got lazy. I was like, do you mind reaching?
Press the button, flip the switch, click record. You changed my voice though.
I did. I got you.
Appreciate that.
I normally have it set up.
Yeah.
I failed yesterday.
It's okay. There was a lot going on yesterday.
You failed her yesterday?
I failed.
She wishes she failed.
Oh, she failed.
Yeah.
Or I thought you said you failed her.
Actually, yes. If I did fill her up, then I would know what a real woman would feel like.
Well, after she told us
I'm still like an 8-year-old little boy.
After what she told us last week that she was a double 38, shit.
Yeah.
38 double D.
The damn.
The damn.
Yeah.
I have a the damn here and a the damn down south.
You might make it to 40 yet one of these days. I have to bring out.
40 is the band.
I
So
might
yeah,
have to.
more than likely.
I might have to bring out the scales.
Uh-oh.
Just letting you a warning.
Okay.
Okay, so.
Funny. Now he wants to touch you. Yesterday he didn't even want to look at
I
you.
know.
I was off last week. Not yesterday. Last
Sorry,
week.
last week.
Sorry.
If they only knew our recording schedule.
It's been insane. I can't believe we're already at the last
At
set.
least,
last leg.
At least
Yeah.
we changed clothes for this.
Yeah. I even showered.
I did too.
Me too.
I did too. I didn't shave this morning, but at least I showered.
Oh, I waxed.
Yeah. She's smooth as a baby's bottom.
Oh, why?
You want to see?
No.
Yeah.
She started doing this. I thought she was talking about downstairs.
Well,
From here
I was gonna
down.
say,
From
I
her
mean-
top lip to
from
her bottom.
here down.
No, from
Well,
her.
no, you went like this. I
Yeah,
thought,
I'm Portuguese and I'm getting old and I get chin hairs, okay?
Hey, from her top lip to her bottom lips.
Gotta get ready for that alley.
She doesn't want to start any brush fires.
We got plenty around in California. We don't
Fuck.
need any more. It should be a law. All women have to clean up their brushes during the summertime, during fire season at least.
You get a letter from the fire department.
Yes. Papa Tony will be expecting doing inspections. I'll be fire marshal Bill.
Hey, I thought that you liked hair.
I do to a certain point. I'm old school. Don't get me wrong. I like to see the pie shape. It could be trimmed. It doesn't have to be
Wild.
wild. Yeah. Because
What about bare? Completely bare.
that's okay. But then, I don't have a problem with that.
I like having options.
Yeah. A little. You guys can design things down there. We can't. I guess men can too, but. It looks stupid on the man.
I can't believe I'm going to share this.
All right. Okay. She's going to tell us about her design.
Yeah.
Get ready, people.
It's
This is a
fucked
good
up,
one.
dude. So,
Did you design a penis?
no.
No.
I wish. So, I used Nair,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I was like, hey, if I can go a couple days without having to shave, then better for me. So, when I put it on, a little bit got like in the kitty area. And mind you, it's very trimmed. It's very it has like a 5 o'clock shadow.
You got my
Maybe a little
attention.
more.
Keep going.
Well, it fell on the part that I actually do have a little bit of hair. And I didn't think anything of it because I wiped it off right away. But I had my arms, my legs, everything was full of Nair. So I washed it off. I had a fucking bald spot.
Right.
I was like, are you fucking serious?
Right in the middle of your design.
It was like on the side. And I was like, but like middle side kind of. More to the right side.
So that stuff really works.
Wait, what was the design you had?
No, it wasn't a design. It was just nice and clean cut.
But she wound up
Yeah.
dropping some of
but
the
I
stuff on it.
accidentally, when I was putting it on my arm, it dripped down. And I was like, fuck. So then I had to go lower than I normally would.
Yeah.
And then I was laughing because the only thing that kept popping in my head was my grandpa's mustache. Remember that rolled
Oh, the
roll
little.
fucking?
Oh, God. Yes.
And I was like, great, I have grandpa's mustache.
How that guy was able to do that to this day, I don't know. It was pencil thin And how do you shave without accidentally shaving that?
And it was perfect.
Yes, he had he did it great. I don't get it. How
Was it thick?
No,
No,
it was
it's
very
right,
thin.
right over the top of the lip, just a.
But like the hair, was it thick or like really thin?
Well, no, it was fine. I never saw him with
I
a
know
beard
somebody who
or
would do
anything.
that.
Yeah.
Let me show you the person.
No,
Well,
but that takes talent, I think.
For my brother's 30th birthday, we did like I don't want to say like a mafia party, but everybody dressed like the guys had to dress up in suits, the girls had to be all dressed up, but it was like more of that era, like the 20s, 30s. And long story short, my brother comes out in his suit, and we look at him, and me and my mom just died laughing. And my mom's like, "Go shave your face," because he had the little mustache like Grandpa. And my mom's like, "Go take that shit off your face," because it was reminding her of her dad.
Oh my gosh. So this guy, you've seen this guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. For the longest time, he did the thin little. Maybe on his Facebook I can find
Is
it.
he?
Yeah,
Okay.
totally.
Because I remember when he was showing you his tattoo.
Oh yeah. Where'd you meet him again?
You know, I love how jealous you get that I have friends up here besides you.
Whatever.
Like, how do you know her?
How do you
I was
know?
like-
I just.
You guys bring the.
Oh, see,
That's terrible.
too thick.
it's still too thick.
No, but that's
No,
no. It's
I
not
don't
too
understand
thick.
why they think
That's not even sexy. I'm
it
sorry.
was so ugly. And look, he's got little Roman numeral tattoos right there.
Mhm.
I think I've thought about doing it. I haven't done it yet because I think in my lifetime or since I've had a mustache, I think I've shaved my mustache off twice in my lifetime. And I don't look good without a mustache, but I'm debating about shaving and just keeping the goatee underneath it. But then makes my nose look bigger, so I don't know if I want to do that. I do like the guys who just have the
fetish?
yeah, without the mustache.
I didn't see.
Yeah, he's
Wow.
I don't like that picture.
He looks washed out.
So not like that mustache.
I got to.
It was very similar. That's what I look like right now.
It's kind of.
Down there.
Yeah, now I gotta figure out my next step.
I got a joke coming down the road about people like that.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So my my wax lady, she was like, sometimes there are guys that call in for like they want a Brazilian wax, and she's like, I can't even imagine doing that.
Yeah, but a lot of guys do that. I mean,
Yeah, but she's like, what would I do? Like, how would I hold it? Where? Like,
You would make him adjust himself.
and some ladies don't have a problem. They just move it to the side, and they're just like doing whatever they have to do. I guess so. They see that every day. I don't think it even bothers them.
No,
Yeah,
I
it's
haven't.
It's just like a guy. No, I think after you see the first one, the rest are just
They all look the same.
they look the same. It's just a smell.
I have friends that are estheticians, and they used to do like the spray tanning and stuff like that. And they
nothing-
don't see people like
Nothing shocks them anymore. Yeah.
yeah.
Because I was like, I'm like women, I understand, because like we're used to the parts. But I was like, guys, like, is that weird? And she goes, the first time it was weird. She goes, and I wouldn't touch him, so I just make him like move his dick around.
Yeah.
Can you cup your balls and lift them so she could spray?
Oh, you were asking me at first, and I was like, wait, what? I don't have balls.
Yeah.
Wait, I do in my cup.
She keeps her balls in a cup.
Oh, yeah.
Well, when I was in school, I used to wear a cup to keep my balls in too. So,
You had to make sure they didn't fall
they
out.
didn't fall out. That's for sure. That cup came in handy a lot of times, believe me. God. Oh well.
Chihuahua.
Your ringtone
Yeah, I'm gonna change my ringtone on
to
my.
this?
Yeah,
Oh, that'd be great.
because I'm not
You
missing
want-
guys. I'm not gonna hear it very
So
much.
you want to hear me say, "Welcome to the what's our show?" Oh, welcome to Rockin' on the Porch, you guys.
Look at your cup.
It's only been a fucking year,
Well, I know, but
and
that's
we've crammed.
that's a year. My mind's already getting weaker and weaker.
Oh, be quiet.
Shut up.
I say be quiet. You said shut up.
This is Papa Tony with Mishi and Giggles. Welcome, you guys.
Hey y'all, welcome to Rockin' on the Porch.
Wait, I think we're on the right show. I'm not sure.
Oh my gosh. Oh, maybe we're on that other show, the
Oh,
competitors.
yes.
Oh,
The one that, no, we won't talk about that one on the air. We'll leave that.
Yeah. We don't want to give them listeners.
Yeah, we don't want to give them any.
We're not saying their name.
Huh?
We're
No,
not
no.
saying their
But
name.
I'll talk to my nephew and he'll give me the links when you get back. I'll show you the stuff.
Oh, just show me. Send it to me before so that I can listen to it on the
Well,
plane.
you'll be gone before. Well, we'll see if I have time.
I'll listen to it on the plane.
Well, I don't know if it's on the air yet, but it's just the idea. That's the thing.
Oh
Are you going to listen to us on the plane?
Yeah, I am.
So
'Cause I'm a couple episodes behind, actually.
I got in the car down south and it was on somebody else's phone and it clicked on. And it was funny because I was sitting there and I was like, that fucking sounds like us. And I was all confused because I was not expecting us to come onto like the radio.
That is so cool.
Because it wasn't my phone that connected. It was somebody else's.
And it was the episode or just the teaser?
No, it was the episode. But I feel like they just put it on just because
Oh.
I was like, they were trying to impress me. Like, oh, see, I still listen. I'm like,
Oh,
fucking
no.
liar. Because you were on 9 last time and now you're on 33.
Oh, I know who we're talking
Bullshit.
about.
Yeah, a bunch of bullshit. Dude.
I did like the teaser that you had that came across TikTok the other day. Very nice. Like, guess who said this or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm hoping people will interact with it.
Yeah, that was, well, you can see what I said, of course, but that was
Wait,
kind of
I
obvious.
didn't see that.
Yeah.
Check your social media.
You said it was on.
So I'm trying something new.
It was, yeah. Guess which one of us said something stupid.
Okay, I'll have to go. I don't go on TikTok.
Yeah,
very
so what I
often.
do is I take, well, it's on Insta too.
Oh.
So I just take quotes from the show, something like silly that we said
Mm-hmm.
that I think is funny, and then guess who said this, and then I'll put the quote, and then I have all 3 of our names. So they have to be like question 1 or number 1, whatever.
I guessed
Cool.
mine.
I like that.
mine. I knew mine.
Well, I hope you know
Yeah,
what you
I was
said.
gonna- well, I know what I said, but that's something that I would have said. That's what I should have said.
Well, what's funny is I wrote down what we said, but I didn't write who said
I
it.
said it.
And then when I was making the post, I was like, fuck.
You don't know who said
And then I was like, where the fuck is this in the episode? And then I had to like,
Well,
dude, I
that's
was
all right.
like, this is a little hard. So now I know
well.
to make notes.
As you get older, we need to write notes down. Okay,
All right, I got a question for y'all.
shoot.
Would you rather be an unknown superhero or an infamous villain?
What's the infamous?
So would you rather do good and like save the world and nobody knows that it's you? Or would you rather be the super famous villain where everybody knows it's you, but all you do is bad shit?
No, I'd rather do good stuff. I don't want to
Same.
be. Yeah, I don't want to be a bad person and know that I'm only famous for that. That's so stupid. Even though eventually you're going to get caught and something's going to happen to you. So no, I'll be the good guy, and rather
Good
I want to
guy?
be the good guy too.
Same.
Yeah.
I don't need people to know my good deeds.
yes, and I'd rather. Yeah.
The Rocking on the Porch heroes.
Oh, I like that.
Undercover
We
heroes.
need to. We get to put a big letter on our chest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got no room to put it on yours, but
She
you
could
got
fit,
plenty of room.
I was gonna say she could fit like a whole fucking sentence on her.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Hello,
true,
my
but
name
I
is.
do have more space.
You got more space. That's true.
I'm like
You might have to curve your head to read it, but you know.
mine is gonna be like a little lowercase.
Oh, yours is a small billboard, but that's
Yeah.
okay. You can read everything.
Still show off.
In my case, I might have to shave mine so you can read the letters, but what the hell? It's okay.
Oh my god.
We'll just narrow you.
Yeah.
It works really well. when it goes long.
Ouch.
It might burn a little bit.
Nah, this one it made my skin super soft.
Ooh.
Yeah, I liked it.
I like soft.
You poor women. you
Not
guys.
always.
Oh, you're right.
But that's funny because we're always talking about the bushes and shit like that. But now it seems like more women are getting back into the completely natural stuff, armpits and all that stuff. They're not doing none of that. I don't know. I don't mind the
I don't-
bush,
I
but I don't
can't do
care
the
for the armpits. I'm sorry. That
I
to
feel
me,
like
that's a
It gets
turnoff.
stinky.
Yeah. it holds
Yes, I was
the
going to say
VO.
that in the summertime. Don't tell me that's no. I'm sorry. I don't know. To each his own, but still.
Yeah. Some people like it.
I know.
I give them props because I would like thrive.
Even
I'd be like, check this shit out.
no, but I mean, even if you, let's say, for example, you guys don't shave for a few days, and you got all those stubs showing. It's like, what's going on here? But well.
Hey,
Take plenty of razors, whatever you do when you go. Take plenty of razors when you go on your vacation.
I can buy some there too if I need.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyway, okay. So yesterday I went to. Oh shoot! Hold on.
No, last week.
Okay, last week.
We're a little
Last
confused
week.
here.
Well, and then I almost said something. Last week I went to my work
Mm-hmm.
to make sure that my plants that I have there, that are succulents, that they're gonna live while I'm gone. Usually, like the custodian cleans it, but she's not
Yeah.
gonna be there,
Oh.
or like waters them, but she's not gonna be there. So anyway, I have this really pretty purple one that climbs, and at the top of it, there was cobwebs and like dead flies and stuff. So then I grabbed like a little lid to something because they're doing some construction in there. And I grab the lid and I start wiping away the
cobweb.
cobwebs.
Here comes a spider.
Yeah. Freaking jumps right out.
They thought it caught
It
a
made
big
me
fly.
think of the New York, the ones
Oh,
from
the ones
China.
that fucking fly. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, this motherfucker better not fly. It was this big.
Ooh, God.
Light
I-
brown.
You
Okay.
didn't fall? I would have ate shit.
Oh, I screamed. My sister was with me. I
Okay.
screamed.
One's
And she at first was like, oh my gosh. And then she hates spiders.
I think we all do.
I killed it. It was one of those juicy ones.
Oh.
Ugh.
What were you going to
Sorry.
say?
No. I was going to say, when was the last time you were in that room to have cobwebs already that much?
It's
Been a while.
It doesn't take long.
And
Well,
here's the
that's true.
thing. They were already forming.
So it wasn't your fault though. It was the custodian people.
Technically, but they only like dust, like deep dust.
But when you
once a
see
year.
cobwebs, you kind of knock them
Yeah.
down.
Yeah. No,
I feel
not
like
them.
it attracts more.
Yes.
Not them.
No. You
Pretty
got-
disgusting.
Dude, the other day I walked out here to take my dog to go potty. Everything was fine. The day before I walk out,
Right, yeah.
they fucking made a web across the walkway.
Oh.
Oh, you want to see me freak out is when I can't fucking see shit and it's wrapping around my face. My mom's like, "Are you okay?" I was like, I thought I was gonna die.
Yeah, that's like me in my new job right now. When I have to walk in between those trees. And,
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
And I'm trying to not get killed by a branch, but then when you hit a web and it's like, you don't know if there's something on you or not.
Yeah.
And you get
Yeah.
back in the truck and you're scratching because you feel something
Yes.
walk, and it's like, oh, I hope that's just an ant, not
Yeah.
a spider.
Not even an ant.
Well, either way, it's something.
I feel like it's in my hair because
Yes,
my hair is
well.
so long. I feel like it's like in there. Oh my god! Like
Yeah, I
my
don't have
mom
to worry
was
about
laughing.
that
I looked
one.
like a fucking dog. I took my hair out from my bun. I'm like, do you see anything? Do you see anything?
Oh no.
Because it wouldn't be the
scary.
first time that I've had spiders on me.
Well,
When I was in high school, there was one of the people that I was around hanging out with. They had a big black hairy spider on them.
Oh god.
Oh,
it wasn't a black
my
widow, was it?
gosh. No, just the furry ones, like the.
But still, you don't know which
They're
ones
not
are
black
poisonous.
widows.
I know,
No,
but
they're
still.
disgusting.
Here, hold on. Let me take a picture and Google it.
Ooh. No, at that time we didn't have cell phones really. Like
Oh, that was
God,
ancient.
yeah.
Shit.
I know, I'm pretty old.
I was like 10 years ago.
I remember. How old were you guys? How old were you when your parents bought my house?
I was 7. I was 6, and then when we moved, I turned 7. It was
Yeah,
on my
'cause-
birthday.
Because we moved over here. It was around October or something. Yeah.
Yeah, we moved.
How crazy.
I know. It's
You want to know how old I was when my parents bought your house? Just kidding.
no.
How old were
I
you?
just find it funny. I'm
Actually, my
sitting here between two people that bought my houses.
I know.
That's the funny thing about this whole
And
thing.
how weird that we both might end up living in these houses.
I
Well,
know.
in your case, good.
I'm gonna have to fight some people.
I'll help.
Oh, I thought you were
I've
going
been working out, see.
Oh, mine's
to. Nobody is going to. No.
I think they're all afraid of me.
yeah.
In some way, they're all a little afraid. She's
No,
little, but
yeah,
she packs
I was
a
gonna
punch.
say, don't-
Like
yeah.
Steve.
Don't let
That's for
that.
sure.
Don't let that little frame fool you. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dabble.
One more spider story. When I was a student in college, there was this old science building, and it was
Haunted.
so run down. It was like haunted. They've totally renovated it now. But we would walk through it every once in a while. There were some classes that were still on there, so we're like, oh, let's walk through it. It was all dark and dingy, and in the middle of it, there was like this. It looked like it was a lab, but it looked very nuclear because it had like this metal door with like this tiny little window. And when you look into the window, all the cabinets were like disheveled and like papers everywhere. It was like it was
It
abandoned.
was like abandoned, yeah.
Yeah. And then there was one time we walked in, elevator door open, and it was dark, and it had caution tape across it. It was the
Girl, let's get
Oh,
in.
no.
Yeah. And then that day-
I'm out of
Let's go
there.
for a
I'm out
ride.
of there. No, thank you.
Get this, that day that was like that. We were walking through the hallway, and there was a cobweb. And I walked through it. I was like, oh my gosh,
No,
something touched me.
No.
It's a ghost.
No. I liked history, but not haunted houses. No, thank you. No, thank you.
See, I find it fascinating. I want to know why it's haunting. What happened? Why
Well,
are you there?
I like old stuff,
Is
but
it
I
something
don't
intelligent, or is it just something that's like on a loop?
Yeah.
because they say some of those spirits or whatever, they stay there forever. They don't leave. So
Yeah.
it's like
And they're like stuck.
they're
in that
stuck.
loop.
With, yeah.
Yeah.
So no, I'm good. Thank you.
That place wasn't haunted, I don't think.
But it looked
but it
like it
was
was abandoned.
scary.
It was abandoned
Yeah.
though.
It
So
was so scary.
so much for our tuition money going to the right stuff. Yeah.
No, they completely remodeled it. So
I know.
It went
but-
to the geese.
yeah, to
That's
clean up
true.
the shit.
those geese are mean.
Fucking A. When your
Yeah.
daughter was doing her photos, I was like on geese patrol. I was like, hey, get away from here. And then I'm like, please don't attack me.
Oh, she did her photos there?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Her
Her
well,
engagement
her,
ones?
Maid of
no,
honor.
no, her
College.
college pictures.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I
yeah.
got 'em
She
on my phone,
graduated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then her maid of honor took the photos. But what's funny is when they were taking the photos, they gave me glitter, and I was like, and she was pretending to blow the glitter, and then I had to throw the glitter, so it looked like she was blowing the glitter in the.
Oh, that's what you did. I didn't know
yeah. Oh yeah. I was like carrying everything.
that. No, I see the picture where I thought she actually
Yeah.
blew it off her
I
hand.
thought that's how that
She
works
was.
too.
I
She
didn't know.
was, but the extra glitter was me.
Oh, I got that picture. I didn't
And
know
it was
that.
so funny
That's cool.
because the first time we did it, your daughter has a face like, because she knew I was gonna fucking throw it at her.
Oh.
I was going to, and then I was like, no, don't fuck up her photo. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to waste everybody's time. So I did it all gentle, but she was still making faces, and I was like, what the fuck? The one time I don't fuck around, you make a face. And then her maid of honor's like laughing, like, I thought you were really gonna throw it at her too. And I was like, fine, second time. I was like,
I would be scared to get it all in my eyes.
It was so funny.
She did take beautiful pictures of
You
it.
should have seen when she popped the champagne. Oh my god, I thought she was gonna fall in that fucking water. I was like, it was so funny.
Yeah, 5 years of that stuff. Oh man. Ugh.
Well, and then like what, the last year or two, she didn't even actually.
Well,
grow,
two
right?
years, no teachers, no nothing. It was all online and home, and but yet
That's hard.
you still had to pay full tuition for what? For what?
Stupid.
That's so stupid. You know. Oh well, enough of that.
Giggles is on it.
He said enough of that.
Yeah. Hello and welcome to Old Ridiculous News. I'm your host, Mishi. And today's newsworthy
What happened to
story
the other lady?
Yeah, where's Misha?
Well, I was going to say, well, I don't even know what the
Mish
hell her
Huffin'
name.
Light.
Oh,
What happened to
Huffman.
Misha?
That's my full name.
Oh,
I went with my nickname.
I was gonna
Gosh,
say,
who knew?
I
Who
didn't
knew
know-
it was gonna bother you
I didn't even
guys?
know who the hell Huffin' Light was.
It was just my alter ego.
Related to Arnold Schwarzenegger?
What?
I don't know. Huff and Light sounds like Schwarzenegger. Like,
Not even close. What the hell are you talking about?
Somebody's been drinking.
I think you got a ball
What the
stuck
fuck is in there?
Huffin' Light and Huffin'.
no, you know what I mean? Like, what isn't Schwarzenegger like Austrian or something?
Yeah. So
Okay.
what's Huffin' Light?
Huff and Light sounds Austrian too.
It could be German.
I guess.
Oh,
But
whatever.
you know what I mean? Anyway.
Okay,
keep
go ahead.
Going.
Keep going, Mishi.
To keep the confusion going. Banana Gate. Others
no.
befuddled by bananas on train tracks. Y'all, this story is weird as shit. and it's funny as shit because it reminded me of my cousin. That everywhere she went, there was a banana. Like she'd pump gas, and there was a banana on the pump. She went shopping and she grabbed a shoe off the rack. There was a banana, like in the shoe rack,
Heck?
like behind the shoe. It went
That's a
on,
sign. That's a sign.
and it's still going on, like randomly.
That's a sign.
What does it mean?
Well, there actually is a meaning, like a spiritual meaning behind it.
Yeah, that's a spiritual
and it's
sign.
actually a good meaning.
Yeah.
It was something good. But she went to the beach. She sat down her chair.
Here you are playing with my feet again.
As soon as she sat down, there was a banana next to her. She goes to get out of her cart. There's a banana peel on the, so this went on and on. So I actually sent her this story. But, so I put, Prima, looks like you're not the only one being stalked by bananas. So I can't say this guy's name. It's SKWIRUT. So I just call him Skirt. Skirt lives in Illinois. While driving to work early one morning, he spotted a banana at the train tracks. He thought to himself, I like bananas. Fuck it. He circled back and he grabbed the banana and he figured he would eat it once it ripened because it was nice and green still. He didn't think much about the banana again. That is until 10 days later. He spotted another banana in the same spot. So he's confused and intrigued because of how early it is in the morning and another banana appearing in the same exact spot. What the fuck is going on, right? First he thought a train or a truck or something dropped the banana, but bananas began appearing more often and always in the same spot. So I learned something new. Do you all know what one banana is called?
A banana?
Banana.
It's called a finger.
What?
Yeah. Trust, I did the same thing. I was like, what the fuck?
So you could finger yourself with a banana.
That's why all the fucking labels are falling off.
Yes. They're not stamps, just for your information.
What do you call like a bunch of bananas?
A bundle.
A hand?
A hand?
A fisting?
Oh, you guys were right. A whole hand.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So instead of a bunch of bananas, it's a whole hand. If you have just one, it's just a finger.
Learn something every day again. Damn.
Yeah.
I was a little sad at how long it took me to find this out.
Does Moshka know about this stuff?
You know what?
I was going to say
I almost sent her the article, but I was like, she's going to listen.
She's the banana
She's our banana expert.
yes.
Yeah. We might have to call her
It's gonna
in.
be weeks.
Yeah.
She's gonna listen to this like weeks from now.
Yeah.
But she'll get the point.
I digress. Back to Banana Gate. These early morning bananas were fucking obscure. He wondered if anyone else had noticed these bananas and who or what was putting those bananas there. Always bright green and always in the same spot. Finally, one day at work, a coworker asked, "Has anyone ever noticed the bananas on their way to work?" Skirt lit up like a Christmas tree and thought, finally, somebody to talk about these banana sightings with. Y'all, an email chain was started. There was tweets, even a Facebook page. These people were going bananas over these fucking bananas. The town was full of buzz about these bananas. Finally, Skirt couldn't take it, and he had to know what was going on. So he purchased a trail cam and set it up to have a clean shot of the hot spot. At first, he didn't capture much. Trail cam captured images. So they capture images in like 10-second bursts. Okay. So the first image, no banana. Next image, banana. Last
Alright.
image, back of a SUV. So he's like, what the fuck? Like, what's happening? Right? Still didn't prove anything. And Skirt tried again. And this time it proved to be fruitful. So he set up his cameras again, and he finally peeled the mystery apart.
You
He
and your
peeled.
puns.
Yes. God.
I told you I had a lot of fun writing this one. Are y'all ready to find out what actually was happening, or do you guys just want me to stop here and just keep the mystery alive?
No. I want to know.
Okay, because it doesn't end with bananas.
What?
Only bananas, I should say. So the trail cam captures a man getting out of his SUV, carrying a bag and a banana. The man disappears from the frame and then reappears empty-handed. Skirt had no idea what was in the bag, so he didn't waste any time monkeying around and headed straight to the train tracks. He was excited to see the bag and the banana were still there. Little did he know, he would soon regret this decision. You guys want to guess what's in the bag?
A dildo.
Go ahead.
Your face. You have such a disgusted look on
What are
your
you
face.
thinking, Papa Tony?
Well, if he did something with those bananas, and this guy's eating them, so I'm afraid that's what I'm going down that road.
How about a rooster with its head detached right next to the banana?
Why?
So it was a ritual.
Nobody knows. So Skewer, disturbed, took the rooster to the vet and inquired, was there anything amiss with this rooster's death? And the vet confirmed everything seemed to be like legit, like normal, except its head
It's
was
headless.
just
Yeah.
decapitated. So Skewer wanted to report the decapitation of the rooster to the police and thought it would be funny to start the conversation with, and he literally said this to the police. I don't want to ruffle any feathers. And the dispatcher quickly shut him down. The funny thing is everybody quickly forgot about the cock with no head and continued to fixate on the bananas. So Skewer knew the truth, and the truth was that it was just some average Joe leaving bananas on the track. Nobody knows why. It's just this guy's thing. So people asked him why he doesn't approach the banana man. And Skewer says he's just afraid that he'll stop leaving the bananas for everybody. No one knows why. The stranger leaves the bananas in the same spot, but nobody really seems to care. All they care about is seeing that banana on their morning commute. I don't know about you, but this banana's got a split.
That is the weirdest
That's
thing
weird.
ever.
Right?
I'm still like baffled with the rooster. Like, why?
Yeah, you don't want no cock without a head on it. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I know, but
It's
although you know,
useless. It's
it's
useless.
very kinky. What was that?
It's useless at that point.
It is
Yeah,
useless.
I mean, yeah, it's just
It's what? It's just a what?
just a stick with nothing.
But it's very kinky because like
No, there's something going on here.
Because-
He
Yeah.
killed a rooster and cut his head off.
yeah,
So he's got
not just a
doing-
rooster, a cock.
Well, that's what roosters are. Cocks. Jesus.
Thanks for the clarification.
Bananas, hawks. Wait, what is he doing with these things?
Yeah, there's something else going on here.
I want to know how much money has this guy spent on bananas?
Especially, I mean, they're charging 35 cents a banana over here at our store. Now, it used to be buying by the pound, the
Yeah.
bunch. Now it's individual.
Per?
Yeah, that's been going on already for a year or so.
He's probably buying it at Costco for them to be so green.
But still, where did the rooster come in? That you got a dead chicken here or a dead rooster without a head, and he leaves it on the track,
Yeah,
or he
It's
left it
weird.
at one time. I don't know.
It was just the one time that it was something extra with the banana. It was just that one incident. And that was
No,
it.
there's something there.
But it's like, is he
missing.
doing something to the
Yeah,
bananas?
oh,
Or is it just funny knowing that you're that person leaving the bananas and everybody's like, what?
baffled.
You know, because for goodness sakes, there's a Facebook page
And-
about it. There's tweets. There's
No,
an
but-
email chain.
But the thing is, the idea that this guy is picking up that banana and eating it from the
He
ground.
didn't eat it.
Well,
It didn't ripen. So he
didn't?
didn't. No, he threw it away.
because I wouldn't want
He
to pick
picked it
up
up
food.
too,
Yeah,
either.
I wouldn't want to
Mm-mm.
pick up
I
food.
was like, you are brave.
No, I wouldn't touch no food on the ground that even I don't care how, even though it's not peeled. No, thank you. Somebody could
Yeah.
inject something into it. No, thank you. No, well, that's.
Peel it and glue it back together.
Well, okay, so I like the Osbournes and I listened to their family podcast, and Jack was saying that his wife posted a video. I'm not much on social media, so I didn't see the video or anything like that, but they played a little clip of it. They bought like the little containers of blueberries because his one of his daughters really likes fruit.
Mm-hmm.
And she put it back on top of the counter. So the mom's like, oh, okay, you done? And then she went to put it away. And she noticed the blueberry looked a little funny. And it was like squishy. Like it was like fake.
Oh,
But it was in the container with all the blueberries, right? So then Jack started doing some research. And it turns out people were actually reaching out to her too. And they were like, yeah, we found a fake little fruit too.
Like a rubber.
Oh, I saw
So it's
that.
like
a
silicone.
Yeah.
So like a rubberish.
Yeah. And then they're saying bananas too. It has the actual peel is real, but the banana itself is like that. I'm like, how the
How do
fuck are they
do
doing that?
Yes.
And then is it the companies? Like nobody knows if it's somebody fucking with like the chains. Like you know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like
You got to be careful.
I don't know.
It's so weird.
Could you imagine you go eat a banana? You go,
Ugh.
or even the blueberry.
Yeah.
That's dangerous.
well, especially if kids are eating. you know?
Exactly.
You know, Mishi, that choking sounded pretty legit.
Well,
I've had practice.
this little monkey over here has already had a few bananas.
That was actually my breakfast with some peanut butter and some granola.
Banana. Oh, well, it's okay.
That's why. Oh, here's that label. Just kidding. How weird.
As long as it doesn't stick to me. Ugh.
Other
well,
things will stick to you, my
I'm
friend.
sure I will eventually. Don't worry. Well, you choking? You know.
Yeah,
Jeez.
she made fun of me.
Yeah.
Oh, Jeffy, she's karma. She works quickly. All right, y'all. Up next, Gag Guru Papa Tony.
Gagaroo, yeah. I'll gag-guru something.
Is that why
Not even
Giggles?
Gagaroo. Gagaroo.
Is that why Giggles is gagging?
Okay, well.
Oh,
there we
yeah.
go. All right, guys.
Oh, my God.
I'm sorry if I offend anybody with these jokes, but what the hell? No,
We
I'm
have a
not.
disclaimer.
No, I'm not. You know why you don't see a gay man in a wheelchair?
Why?
Because you can't be a fruit and a vegetable at the same time.
I was not expecting. I was like, why?
Okay, this
Oh, boy.
one I like. We talked about. Well, you brought this up last week. I got fired for being a bingo caller. Apparently, saying a meal for two with a hairy view is not what you call out 69.
I like that description.
Me
A
too.
meal for two with a hairy
With a hairy
yeah.
view. Except if it's not hairy.
Oh man.
Because you wanted to be a bingo caller, so just think
Yes,
about that.
I still do. It's the only way you can get an old lady to say fuck.
I know. Okay, these are more respectable ones. This is
Yeah,
actually, you
Boo.
brought up this the other day too. What are you supposed to call a hippie's wife?
What?
Mississippi. Okay. Husband, I gave you this bracelet. It belonged to my grandmother. Wife, why does it say do not resuscitate?
I said that like last week too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's the whole thing. Why does
I
it
was
say
like, that sounds familiar.
Oh,
I was
well.
like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I know.
Get your own jokes,
I'm
sir.
sorry.
I'm just kidding.
Back
I
to
do
you,
like
Giggles.
that one. I like that we got confused. We were like,
What?
I'm all, did I read that or was that his joke?
It was like deja vu.
No, but I do that sometimes because I can't remember if you said the
Oh,
joke
I-
or not. And
I
then I'm
don't-
like, so when I,
I don't remember
second
if you
guess,
said-
I'm like,
I don't remember you saying that one, but I just came across that one. So,
It is funny. It's
It
a
is
really
a good
funny
one.
one.
oh well.
I
do
feel like
like
I need
the-
one of those bracelets.
The bingo one I do like a lot.
The bingo one's funny. So, since
I'm reading your joke from.
Oh,
since Giggles is going to travel the world,
again.
you inspired me, my friend.
Oh.
So we're gonna take all three of us a bizarre trip around the world.
Ooh.
These are otherworldly traditions. So we're gonna go to I'm gonna apologize. I'm gonna butcher all these names. La Tomita, Spain. So La Tomita is an annual festival held in Brunel, Spain, where the participants engage in a massive tomato fight.
Oh, I've
Thousands
seen
of
that. I've seen that.
people.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
No, I know. They stomp tomatoes in it. Yeah, it's
They just
tomato
throw 'em at each
It's
other?
a tomato sauce battle. It's a free for all.
I love it. Like
Yeah, everybody's bloody. It looks like
Yeah.
they're bloody and they're all covered in tomatoes.
Do they make soup out of it after?
No. It's on the ground. You don't want people eating soup with their bare
Ew.
feet. Ugh.
yeah.
No, those. But it's
Can't
fun. though.
boil that
No,
dirt.
no. Yeah.
But thousands of people throw overripe tomatoes at each other, turning the streets into a sea of red. The origins of this tradition date back to the 1940s, and it has become one of Spain's most iconic events. Which I was very surprised because I thought it would have been the running of the
The
bulls.
bulls. Well, there's blood in that too, red.
Yeah.
But that's for the guys that can't
Seems
run
like a
fast
theme,
enough.
huh?
Yeah. Yes. Benfica.
That's my team. That's my team.
Lead red.
Sorry, Moshka.
You hear that, Molshka? We are a Benfica podcast. Just kidding. There goes half our listeners.
There it goes. We just lost our Moshka.
We just lost our Molshka.
We lost our Moshka.
All right. What about smashing coconuts on people's skulls?
I've done that a few times.
What? Oh, those coconuts.
Some of us call teabagging, but you could call us smashing coconuts.
Man, you're going to ruin coconut for me.
I think I don't like it.
Well, what's funny is I was going to make those little coconut balls, but now I'm going to be like,
You're going to be thinking.
About
I'm going to give it to my brother and be like, how does Papa
Tony's
Tony's
coconut
nuts
balls
taste in your mouth?
But that sounds good. Though. Make
That's a
coconut balls. Hey, keep doing it. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, do them.
Do them.
I got to get the recipe.
Do 'em.
Do them.
Do them.
You do it.
So in southern India, a ritual involves breaking coconuts on people's heads as a sign of devotion and to ask the gods for good health and success.
That's a version of killing your wife.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you
know-
can't get in trouble.
God,
Despite the potential for injury, this tradition continues to be
I
practiced.
mean, the potential. You could kill somebody.
Right? That's what I'm thinking.
There's no
I'm like,
potential. That's danger. You know how many people die in countries where they fall
Yeah.
off the trees?
Yeah.
yeah.
And they're actually smashing people's head willingly.
I think we need to go to
Honey,
India.
I love you. Bah!
Ah.
Not that much. No.
Survival of the fittest.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Go back to your coconuts.
No, isn't that crazy?
That is.
It's insane.
I was like, dude, there's a few people I like to smash a coconut on. But knowing my luck, it would break before it even gets to them. I'd be like, are you fucking serious? Can I get another coconut, please?
But India has strange laws too, where you can't hit an
It's
animal. You
strange
can't.
to
You
us.
can't.
It's
Yeah.
not strange to
Well, I know, but you can't. If a cow or an animal walks into your garden, you can't touch them. You can't beat them, so they can eat basically all your garden. And
They don't eat meat, right? Like cow?
I don't know if they do, but their animals are very sacred, I guess. So yeah, but you can't beat them or whatever. So yeah, they're.
Do you beat animals?
Well, I've beaten my monkey a few times. If
Oh.
that's, I choked my chicken. The same
Yeah.
thing,
And
There's-
the-
I got a
does the
little farm in
coconut
there.
hit your monkey in the head?
Well, yeah, I mean, it all depends on which angle I'm in.
We
Oh,
lost
boy.
giggles. He's like, I'm trying to draw a diagram in my head of.
There's a lot that just happened.
I know.
Listen back.
Okay.
What about throwing cinnamon at 25-year-olds? So in Denmark, if a person turns 25 and is still unmarried, friends and family cover them in cinnamon. This,
Powder or sticks?
I think powder.
I'd rather throw the sticks.
Oh, I mean, there's a mixture.
Yeah.
Cinnamon is cinnamon. This tradition dates back to hundreds of years. It's a playful way to mark the occasion.
And what country is this?
So giggles, can we throw
Denmark.
Can we throw cinnamon at you? Before
No,
you
you got a brother-in-law who doesn't like cinnamon.
Mm-hmm.
Throw it at him.
No, throw it at me.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
then she's
right.
gonna rub
This
up
way,
all
yeah, he won't get close to you. That a girl. Instead of garlic, put cinnamon on you
This bitch, she's gonna be rubbing that shit behind her ears.
and all over
Cinnamon
her body.
scented perfume.
I like cinnamon.
I love,
love
cinnamon.
cinnamon.
Me too.
I mean,
I just found out you can use it as a supplement, like a sugar supplement for your coffee. I
never
haven't
tried
it.
that. Never tried that before,
I'm
but
curious.
I do like my rice pudding with cinnamon
Oh.
on it.
My churros.
Yeah, well,
Anything
yeah, there you go. Yeah, my mom used to make cut up tortillas, or
Yeah.
and mix sugar and cinnamon and fry them, and we had that was great. That's good stuff. God,
My mom still makes. Dude, as soon as I get a whiff of that upstairs, I come
Oh,
running down.
man.
Hey, what's going on?
yeah, you smell it's good.
Oh, they're all
Cinnamon's good.
crispy. And they just,
Oh man, especially coming fried and warm. Oh my God, they're delicious. Go ahead.
poor man dessert.
Mm. Oh, that's
All
true.
right. What about tooth filling? So in Bali,
Tooth filling?
yeah,
Filling or failing?
filling.
Filling. Okay.
Yeah. So in Bali, Indonesia, the tooth filling ceremony known
If you're
as
bawling and your tooth fails, something's wrong. I just lost a tooth because I was balding. So.
Wait.
No, shut up. I know.
Uh,
You just said balding.
Hang on.
Yeah.
This is from a guy that ate a noun later at a bullfight and lost a tooth.
No.
And then my cousin made so much fun of him that when we got back to town down south,
Yes.
we were at work and she ate one. I think it was the
She ate-
same thing,
I-
and she lost her tooth, like
Bang
her cat.
fates.
And I just
Yeah.
I took a picture and sent it to him.
Yeah, I was eating, what do you call those candies?
Is it now?
And now in leaders.
It was like that taffy kind of.
Tootsie roll?
No, it's just Sourburst or whatever you call it. Starburst. And my daughter said, Daddy, those are kind of old. I mean, I don't know how long they were in the pantry. And sure enough, I bit into one and I felt something hard. And sure enough, one of my tooth was stuck to it. And then not even like a week later
No,
or
a
whatever
few
it was,
days,
just a
yeah.
few days later, they made fun of me. But yeah, bitch.
I didn't laugh.
Payback's a bitch. And she didn't
still
make
got my
she didn't make fun of me no more after that.
No,
you know.
she never ever made
Yeah,
fun of
no,
anybody.
No.
Bang fates.
What? How did she lose hers again? What was
It
it?
was the same thing. It was
The
either the
candy?
Starburst or the
The
Noun
candy.
Later. Yeah,
Okay.
it was the same thing.
Well,
But I was laughing because I was like, because I was washing dishes, and when I turned around, and she's all, and when she pulled it out, I was all, oh. And as she's like, don't fucking tell him. And I was like, I gotta tell him. I was like, it was too good not to share.
no, that's true.
Okay, so the tooth filling ceremony is known.
Can you start from the beginning? From that one?
Yes.
We're in Bali.
Literally,
Bali.
it was in Bali, Indonesia. The
Okay.
tooth filling ceremony.
I thought he said balding, and I was like, it wasn't-
I know what she was saying. I just took it a different course.
Oh, okay. I got confused.
You always get confused.
Giggles never.
Giggles never can. She's on top of everything.
What's his name?
Literally. Literally.
She's literally
Literally.
in the
yeah.
alley. She's already practicing.
Well, she'll be up against the wall. No?
Soon.
She's counting those days.
I think she's counting the hours.
I think she's taking chalk with her so she could do an outline and just.
She's gonna do her own lay as soon as she gets off the airplane. It's not the flowers.
Okay.
I was like, that's the wrong place.
Okay.
So this marks the transition from childhood to adulthood. The sharp edges of the teeth are filed down to symbolize the removal of negative traits associated with youth. So what they do is they file your teeth down.
Oh, like vampire things? No, thank you.
All of them?
I guess.
No, that's an.
Oh no, they file it this way then.
Oh, flat.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't want nothing sharp.
Oh, to take all the sharp. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we take care of that ourselves. We grind our teeth so we don't have to have nobody file them for us. So,
Yeah. Or when I got Invisalign, they filed a lot of my teeth.
did they?
Mm-hmm.
Oh God,
Interesting.
Yeah.
were they sharp?
No, they filed it so like they took away.
Oh, on the front
Yeah.
of them, not the
No,
bottom.
in the middle.
Well, okay,
Interesting.
that's interesting.
What about crying marriage?
Did you say crying marriage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So in some parts of rural China, a bride is expected to cry during her wedding ceremony, accompanied by her female relatives. This tradition is believed to bring good fortune and ward off evil spirits.
Or she finally saw her husband naked, and that's good.
You know,
Mr. Dingaling, not so big.
It's a grower, not a shower.
Tiny little dingaling.
you know that and the Portuguese people, usually from Albania, they are so dramatic. Like when they go to a funeral, somebody's funeral, and they're like,
That's all.
That
a
came
show.
to my
all a
mind.
show. Yeah.
I'm like, I'm just
Yeah, it's a
imagining
show,
them all
yeah.
like,
They were paid to be there.
Yes.
yeah.
If you guys want to pay me, I'll show up at your funeral. I'm good at crashing funerals.
I can fake cry.
I can't fake. I'll give Izembio.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
They got a filter on TikTok for that now, for crying.
Yeah.
I thought it was first. I saw one creator and I thought, is that real? That stuff's pretty good. I mean, it looks like they're really, really crying, and it's
Wow.
not. But that's amazing how AI stuff works today. Okay, dear, keep going.
Let's go back to Indonesia. I'm going to fuck these words up. The Toraja people of Sulawesi, Indonesia. I don't even think I'm close.
Good job.
They practice manini, where deceased family members are kept in the home for extended periods sometimes years. I wonder what that smells like. The bodies are treated with care and offered food and clothing, reflecting the Toraja deep reverence for their ancestors.
Oh, they're just trying
Sounds
to.
like some
Would you
psycho
put me
shit.
on your table?
Well,
Like,
yeah,
your table
as
for
long as you're
years?
getting a social security check, I keep you around. Sure.
Give that bitch another beer, please.
Yes, yes. I mean, he's still around. Keep saying the check. I'm good.
Give her
sounds
2
like-
churros.
It sounds like Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho.
But no, there's countries that they do keep their deceased.
Alive for that long?
Well, not alive. I mean, they turn into mummies basically. But yeah,
Oh, that
they
makes
won't.
sense if
They
they're
won't.
wrapped.
They won't.
Yeah.
They won't bury them.
Wouldn't there still be like an odor and like?
Well,
thinking
I'm sure they.
oozing
I'm
of
sure they
some
do
sort.
stuff. I'm sure they do stuff. Whatever. But they're,
Because
they're probably used to the smell after a while.
disintegrating after a while.
Yeah, I mean, you got the thing that stinks basically is the blood. Once if they drain the blood, then everything else is probably
But what
not
about
as
the flesh?
well. I mean, you're not going to keep them out in the sun.
Oh God!
So-
Close that curtain.
well, hey, I know the story about your great grandfather.
Do they put salt on him to keep him fresh?
No, he died that day, and we went to visit him that evening, and yeah, he's starting to get a little ripe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, still in those days they buried him right away the next day, but yeah, that smell is not a good smell.
I heard he put up a fight.
Well, he tried to get out of the box as many times as he could, but he was knocking, but he couldn't open the door. Unfortunately, poor guy. That was still the funniest story to this day.
Oh my
It must run in the family.
Oh
We're
my
fighters.
God!
What about finger cutting? The Dani tribe in Papua, Indonesia. Indonesia is
It's very
fascinating.
yes. I was going to say, and we have a listener in Indonesia.
We
too.
do.
I was going to say.
You know, if you want to share more of like your culture, I'm fascinated. I
Yes.
think this is cool. Like, I like learning about other people. Their practices of finger amputation is as a form of mourning. Female members of the family cut off portions of their fingers to symbolize their grief and appease the spirits of the deceased.
Hopefully, you don't have a big family because you'll wind up with no fingers eventually.
So if I die before you, I want your middle finger. I want this.
Okay. So what are you going to do? You're going to.
I will be appeased. I will be happy.
Well, you'll be happy because
and I
you
will
got.
not come back and hunt you.
Well, no. If I finger you, you will be coming.
Oh boy.
Oh my God.
That just backfired big time.
Okay, sorry. You want-
Giggles, help me out here.
Falling asleep.
Eat some chocolate, please.
And it's what time is it?
Nap
Oh
time.
my God. That's good. I love Indonesia.
I want to go there. I heard it's beautiful.
Yeah.
What about baby jumping? Let's go
What?
back to Spain. In Castellillo de Murcia, Spain, the El Colchando, I feel like I said that wrong, festival involves men dressed as devils jumping over babies laid on mattresses. That just gave me
That's
a nightmare.
terrifying.
That doesn't. Yeah, that doesn't.
This ritual is believed to cleanse the infants of original sin and protect them from evil spirits.
Or scare the shit out of them.
How about we just baptize them, people?
Yeah.
Aren't we Catholic there?
Did you know in Ireland, they have to babies. I don't know if they still do this.
Yeah.
They would baptize the baby right away because then they had this thing that they would say that the fairies would come in and steal the babies during the night.
No, it's the leprechauns.
No, fairies. And then they would replace,
She's like, no.
No, it's.
and then they would replace the babies
With
with
leprechauns.
another baby.
I want my leprechaun.
She
damn it.
is not finding you funny. Look at she's like evil eyes. She's like, I'm gonna swap
Kinda
you
hit
out,
me
my
here.
friend.
They swap them with other babies. Why?
And then they sometimes like your baby will die in the forest, and they just because they're trying to get
Well,
their
if they would shave their
trying to
forest,
get
he
their-
wouldn't die in there. That's for sure.
they're trying to get their fairy babies to live like so like they replace your baby with the fairy
I've
baby.
heard something of that.
Hmm.
I felt like I either saw something That sounds familiar.
I wrote a book about it one time.
Yeah, I didn't read the book.
You hear the story about this was in the news the other day, or I saw it on TikTok, I should say. You know how they have these contests where babies crawl and the parent is at the finish line to see which baby gets there first.
No
Yeah.
way. That's funny.
No, it's a contest. It's been around for a long time, but one parent got disqualified, or one because as soon as the baby crawled and passed the finish line, he got up and walked back to the mother. They're not supposed to walk because they're supposed to only be crawling. So he
Fucked up.
I know he tried to win it because the baby was doing real
Yeah.
good. He was, and then as soon as he crossed the line, he got up and you could see the father's face like, oh shit, I got caught, and yeah, he was
Wow.
disqualified because the baby
People.
just kind of yeah,
Cheating
come on.
at baby
I know,
crawling.
seriously, that's so stupid. He deserved that, asshole.
That's funny. But kids are so innocent.
I
they
know.
don't
Well,
like,
if the kid doesn't get up,
Yeah.
he wins.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
see, that's it. They didn't know, but the kid crossed the thing, walked up, took off,
Have you
walked
seen
back.
this show? It's like a British show where they ask this little girl, she's like probably 5 years old, 4 or 5 years old, and they ask her, you could have an all-inclusive paid trip to, I forget where it was, but let's just say it's like Cancun, right?
Yeah.
And the parents are there and they're like, oh, please choose the trip. Please choose the trip. And then they're like, or you can have this giant teddy bear giraffe. And then she was like, I'm going to go with a giraffe. Her parents were like, no!
Good for her. She still won.
Don't ever ask a kid that. That is.
Well, I love asking kids. Sometimes I ask for it. I'm like, hey, do you like my outfit? And I always get no.
Well,
They're so
Or
honest.
some are like, yes. Like
it's
so
before both of you guys' time, but there used to be a show called Art Linkletter, and one of his segments was just asking kids questions, and the darnest things that came from their
Oh.
mouths, because they're honest, like
Yeah.
you said. They're not going to say anything that's not true to them, and that was probably that poor guy. He was in tears half the time because it was just hilarious. So
That's
I
why I
love
do
kids.
it.
I
They're
love
just
kids.
funny.
Well, remember the kid in Pismo who
Oh my
looked at me
God.
and said, "I don't like you," and I was ready to punch him out. And I said, "What the hell? I don't even know you." And the only thing that saved him, his dad was bigger and stronger than me. That's the only thing that saved him. But still,
I could only imagine your.
oh my God, I was so pissed. I just get there and the kid already put me down.
He's in a stroller.
He's in a stroller. And my daughter looks at me and she's dying. I said, "Oh, story of my life."
I love it.
Mhm.
All right, let's go to Brazil. What do they do with bullet ants? Well, this tribe in Brazil has a coming of age ceremony where the young men wear gloves filled with bullet ants. The ants' sting are extremely painful, and the rituals test the boys' strength and resilience.
Well, at least they're putting them on their hands and not somewhere else.
Well, I'm
I
sure they're
guess.
crawling too.
No, thank you. Fire ants are bad, and that I don't even know what those bullet ants are.
Oh, I'm sure they're
I'm sure they're
just
just as
as
bad.
painful.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
painful. And then you wind up all these welts
Bites.
and bites on your hands. No, thank you.
How painful.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
I know a few people I like to give a box of ants to.
Well, you got a few ants you don't like, I know.
I plead the fifth. I do not know what he is talking about.
Beep.
We're talking about the little ants that crawl.
Yeah,
Yes.
literally.
That's
the
what I
ones,
was talking
yeah.
about.
The ones with more than 2 legs.
Speaking of, yesterday I did walk through.
You're trying to get me in trouble. Yeah, you want to tell secrets? Just
Do you want to talk about what you did that one time?
What?
you said what?
Anyway,
I did a lot of things, but fill me in.
No, you don't want her to.
not right now.
I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about.
I thought.
Don't. But, well, remind me later.
Okay.
Oh, that. Talking about when I used to be a bartender.
Nicely put.
That's why we get along.
I do make good cocktails, though. Just maybe someday if you get married, I could be your bartender.
Oh,
I'm good, thanks.
Yeah, You'll never have a cocktail like that.
No. Note to self: don't drink anything from
Oh
him.
my
You
god.
could drink and floss your teeth at the same time.
Oh God!
Don't worry, I'll
Oh my gosh. that's
You'll
so
nair.
funny.
There.
Oh,
trim the
man.
hedges.
All right, the last one. You ready, Giggles? To move it, move it. You like to move it.
Madagascar.
Atta girl. So, the people of Madagascar practice famadigliana, a funeral tradition where the bodies of the deceased are exhumed, rewrapped in fresh cloth, and danced with to celebrate their lives.
Oh, it's another weekend at Bernie's.
So I kind of, I kind of really like this ritual, and I would like to bring this to America. This
Yeah.
ritual is performed every 7 years. So these traditions, while seemingly bizarre to outsiders, hold deep cultural significance. Wow, significant! I almost said significant because of you.
I would have said the same thing.
And reflect the diverse ways in which these communities around the world celebrate, mourn, and mark the importance of life transitions. I really like that because I like to dance and I like fresh clothes.
Yeah, but you'll be
You
a
dance with
skeleton,
dead
though.
people?
Yeah, you'd be a skeleton. It's just dressing up
At
as
least
skeleton.
I'd be light.
Well, that's true. You'd be a light dancer. You'd be
Oh.
light on your feet, I
Yeah,
guess.
you know?
That's
You
true.
would enjoy it when you're dead. Would you enjoy it right now?
I mean, depending on who it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would dance with Papa Tony's skeleton.
Watch out for the bone. That doesn't go
I
away.
feel like she would do like weird shit to you,
Yeah,
and I would
yeah.
have to keep an eye on her.
She would put.
Well, no giggles. That is not part of the transition or tradition.
Whoa!
Transition? Explain.
I don't know where I was going.
What are we talking about?
I just like to know what bones she's going to tie a
Oh my
string to pull up and down.
So funny.
Okay.
I'm like, he's missing one. Giggles.
Giggles, put his bone back.
Oh man.
Okay.
You're missing pieces every 7 years. We're like, what the fuck? Is
I
getting
know.
Smaller.
Well. If you guys live that long, that's pretty good. Okay.
What?
Just thinking of you dancing with him.
No, I
He's
could
just-
see her like this. And
It's like Weekend at Bernie's. You're just
yeah,
singing.
and then she's got one string in the front and pulling it up and down.
That's not how it works.
She's all smacking
It's
everybody.
my skeleton. I'll do what I want with it, okay? I'll put a bone down there so you can play with it.
She's all rubbing it on everybody's face.
I don't know whose bone it is, but I'll put a bone down there.
Oh
It'll be
my
somebody's
God.
You got 2 coconuts. We're all, what the fuck?
And then you're knocking around.
He keeps the tempo.
That'd be great.
Okay.
Okay, so ready for some more Gen Z or Alpha slang?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay. What do you think mogging means?
Mogging.
Is that like me munging?
No,
Throwing dirty
Mogging.
money?
not mugging.
Mogging.
Mogging.
Well, it has to. It ends in ing, so that's an action word. So it's got to be something you do.
Oh, look at you, Mr. Smarty Pants.
Well, no, but so it's got to be kissing something. I don't know.
No.
No.
Macking.
I think you're thinking of snogging.
Well,
That's an
Something.
old word for
Can
kissing.
we get it in a sentence, please?
Phil, are we
know
in
this one in a
a spelling bee here or what?
I'm trying to get some hints. And I like that she's like, I don't know. It's your
know.
fucking
This
word.
is one of the few that I don't know in a sentence.
Okay.
Mugging.
Well, that's fine. Give
Yeah.
the definition because we don't know. What
Oh,
that
I'm
is.
mogging you.
I'm looking at you or making fun of you.
No,
No.
It's not eyeballing.
no.
Tell us, please.
All right, what is it?
Height mogging, jaw mogging, chin mogging, hair mogging, frame mogging, age mogging, skull mogging, voice mogging,
Okay, we know there's all moggings. Tell us what it
brutal
is.
mogging, fogging. Okay. Anyway,
I like that she just ignored you and kept going.
I did. Mogging means that you're looking better than someone.
Oh, okay.
So like height mogging when a man is significantly taller than another man beside him. Jaw mogging whenever somebody has like a more chiseled jawline.
Okay.
Yeah, hair mogging, you know.
Well, that
I
leaves
think
me
I
out.
won that game.
That's what I was gonna
I
say.
lost that one. That's for sure.
Sorry, Papa Tim.
Yeah, I know.
Age mogging.
Yeah, here we go again. I lost that one. Shit.
You know,
I'm losing this battle.
don't sue us for age discrimination.
Well,
Just make sure it's all in giggles.
Voice mogging, I think I win that one.
yeah. 'Cause we don't know what your real voice is.
Anyway, okay, so there's mogging.
Okay, next.
How about Sigma?
Is that like a sorority?
No.
Sigma.
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 I'm sick, man.
Sigma.
Sigma is Sigma.
Sigma. Where do these kids get this language from, or these words from?
I want to know who the fuck makes
Yeah,
that.
they don't even. Some of these words don't even. I think they just make it up as they go along.
I really think they do.
Can you make it up in a sentence?
Okay. A lot of times they just say that Sigma. Like.
All right, just tell us what it is.
Okay.
We'll make our own sentences.
It's something that's good.
Something that's good.
Yeah,
Sigma.
that's Sigma.
Like, my churro cheesecake is Sigma.
Yeah, your churro cheesecake can be Sigma.
Or you can say when you're on the island in the alley, my kitty is Sigma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or her kitty's giving a signal, one or the other.
It's like the bat
Or both.
sign.
Right. It's giving.
It's the and then an ugly guy comes by and saw. No, don't give him any ideas.
Not the ugly one, not the ugly one.
Save that for the good looking one.
How about Ohio?
Cleveland?
Not that.
Ohio.
Ohio.
I feel like that's like a greeting. Ohio!
I know, right? No, it's not.
Oh, fuck. She got me all excited like I got it right.
Ohio.
This one. Oh, no, no.
No.
You're not going to get it.
No,
It's
I'm not gonna
bad.
get it.
It means bad. So remember the word skibbity?
No.
The one that the toilet guy, skibbity
Oh.
toilet.
Oh, yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
So a lot of times they'll be like skibbity toilet, Ohio. They use those three together. It's stupid. Anyway, how about Delulu?
I like
Lulu.
Delulu.
Delulu.
That you're crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, delusional. That was pretty
Delulu.
easy. Yeah, you guys get a. Yeah.
He got it.
I'm proud of you.
Well, these kids need therapy. That's all.
They're
do.
Delulu,
They're all
right?
Delulu.
I mean,
They're all
these words are
Delulu.
coming up
That's just
with.
a
I'm
fun
sorry.
word. It's like gugumelu.
Yeah, cucumelo.
Oh no, I know, but still.
Crazy mushroom? Yeah, they will
Yeah.
make you go crazy.
Last one for this week. Sus.
Suspect. Like something's off.
Yeah,
Like,
you,
I'm
you pretty
suspicious.
much got it. Suspicious, yeah.
Suspicious.
Yeah, there you go. Suspicious or weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. You could
I have
Very
Elvis
good.
kicked in Suspicious Mind.
Oh,
I love that
sus.
song. That's one of my
I love
favorites.
him. So my friends always ask me, because he would be well into his late 80s, I believe.
Yeah, if he was still around, yeah.
And they were like, if he was still alive and he gave you a shot, would you take it? And I was like, yes. I'd never hesitate. Well, can he still sing?
It's amazing how
I don't care about anything else, but if
No,
he
no,
can still sing to me, yes.
Well, look at these old singers. They aged physically, but you can't tell by their voice. It's amazing how they still have the same voice.
And I feel like even Johnny Cash, like his last album, I love his voice.
Yeah, he was.
I just love it.
But they don't change. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's an interesting.
Everybody, he's my hall pass, but unfortunately,
Oh, Johnny?
no, Elvis.
Oh,
Hall pass.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
So
if you were allowed to have one fling with somebody.
Oh, he'd be your hall pass.
Yeah.
I need to find one that's alive.
That'd probably be a little bit better. I mean, although if we're digging at bones,
No.
There's a song about that. Digging up bones. Yeah.
Fuck, maybe he already got to me. He's all here, bitch.
You do like bananas with peanut butter. He loved peanut butter.
Exactly. We have a lot in common.
Yes. But you're not overweight, so you're good.
No,
Thank God.
I eat a healthier version, but I
Yes.
do make those every once in a while.
They're good for you, I guess. You know. Okay,
Yeah.
Dabo.
Next up, I have another feud game for you.
All right, let's do it.
Name something a cat does that would be creepy if a person did it.
Lick
Lick
their balls.
themselves. Lick themselves.
That's number one. You both got it.
Cheers.
Lick themselves. Woo!
Dogs lick balls better than cats, though.
I forgot many cats don't have balls.
They
They're so
they
cute. They're so
do,
little.
but they're in the backpack. That's the
Yeah.
problem.
Well,
you know.
do you see how they lift that leg? I get jealous.
I
I'm
know.
like, "Ah,
Hey,
show off."
sexy.
Yeah.
Okay, next. There's 4 more.
Coughing up fur balls.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, but that's not on here. But that's a good one.
I've coughed up a few fur balls in my lifetime.
Isn't that the worst?
It is.
Um,
How many we got? 5?
Four. Yeah, 4 more.
Okay, and what's the name of the something that cats?
Name something a cat does that would be creepy if a person did it.
chasing a laser.
Um,
No.
going in a litter box.
Oh, wait! I missed! I mean the ding, ding, ding.
That's staying in. She fingered both of them.
Yeah.
She was like, "Oh boy,
Boom.
yeah, that's awkward."
Yes, using a litter box.
Okay.
Um,
That number
Although,
2.
you know, if you're trying to hide your shit.
scratching.
Well, we talked about this last week
We
about
did.
the guy.
That was number 3. You said scratching? No.
Biting.
No, but people like to get bit.
No.
No,
People like to get
I don't
bit.
have
Apparently.
cats do.
You have 3 more.
Creepy.
What do cats do?
Sleep all day. I know
They
that.
ignore you. What the
You're
fuck?
on a roll!
You
Well,
sure do
then-
know your pussy.
I do.
I do. I do.
Okay, he's got all of it.
He's looking!
We just discovered that is not appropriate.
What?
Licking yourself.
I'm not licking myself.
He's.
Okay.
He got quiet. He's like, I'm just gonna. Yeah. Hey, you gotta do your hair. You did it.
I was reaching for it. I forgot. There's nothing up there.
Unless you're doing your eyebrows.
You gotta do the. They lick their fingers and they do.
Yeah.
How many
Fuck,
more,
there's
dear?
2 more.
2 more.
Okay.
Can we get some hints?
Yes. So if you have an outdoor cat, this is more likely to be a problem.
Cover their poop.
No.
Damn it.
Hunting or
Oh.
hunting. I mean,
You're on the right track.
like
Bringing-
bringing dead animals in.
Bringing
or something.
dead animals. Yeah.
Damn.
That's the 4th one. And 1 more.
Shedding.
No.
They
We
shed
do-
a lot.
We shed too.
Yeah. Well, I
Has
know,
to do
but
with your
cats.
eyes.
It has to do with your eyes. A cat? What do cat do with? What do they do with their
They
eyes?
see better at nighttime than we do.
No.
You're getting very intense with your eye contact. And I don't know if I should look away or just keep looking at you. I was getting uncomfortable. I was like,
I don't know if she's giving me signs or what.
Did you see how she was staring at
No,
me? She was
I-
like, I'm not telepathic.
She just wants you to get one
That's
answer.
my
right.
hint.
Oh, and they stare at you?
Yes.
Okay.
Staring without blinking.
I like that. I got all weird. I was like,
You did. See, that's not acceptable for humans to do.
I kept it, I think, longer than most
You
people
did.
would.
You did.
Gosh.
I feel like
I was
you're.
impressed. I tried to do it to him, but he was looking down.
Well,
Yeah, he
you
looked
were
away
giving
right away.
different looks at me. I didn't know what the hell you're trying to do.
He's like, I'm married.
I'm there. Leave me alone. Wait till my wife's deceased, then we could look.
Then we could look.
We could look into it.
Okay,
Oh my
so
God, that was fucking good.
top to bottom.
We could look at
Things that cats do that would be creepy if people did them: lick themselves, stare without blinking, use a litter box, bring dead animals as gifts, and sleeping all day.
I just got a mental picture of us at his wife's funeral, and you walk by, and he's all, oh. He's just,
Hola.
his
Hola.
wife just pointing at the height. Look, I'm free.
Hey, baby, meet me
What if I
back.
wear a T-shirt that says I'm available? I don't know. Why.
It's all fucking like neon flashing.
Open for business.
Meet back at my place.
No, he'll just bring the meat. He's all, somebody say coochie board?
Lick her in the front, poke her in the back. That's
There
all I
you
know.
Oh my gosh.
All right, I'm going to leave you with this. If you have 10 pieces of bacon and
Oh.
you take 5, what do you have?
Hold on.
So if I have 10 pieces of bacon and you take 5, what do you have? Oops. That's right. A black eye and a broken hand.
I was going to say,
I
don't
was gonna
touch my
think that
bacon.
You would
Yeah.
probably be pissed off.
Yeah.
I was like, yes.
Yes.
Well, that's a joke I could have for you. If you have 10 ostriches and 5 of them flew away, how many you got left?
10 ostriches and one of them flew
No,
away.
5 of them flew away.
5 of them flew away.
Mhm.
5 of them. 5?
Fly.
I don't know.
No.
Oh, they don't
Ostriches
fly.
don't fly.
That's right.
I'm like, they don't fly.
Good job. Good job.
Thank you.
Whatever. Okay, keep
I've
going.
always wanted to ride one though, because they're fucking
They're fast.
I
They're
would need a
fast.
helmet. I feel.
Yeah.
Maybe
But
some
they're,
padding.
they're dangerous. 'Cause
Yeah, they can be
kick,
mean.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's like
So-
those other birds.
Emus. Yeah, they're
There's a lady
mean
who
too.
has
Our uncle had some. Well, my uncle had some. Your brother-in-law down south.
mhm.
And there was this guy that used to live on the property, but he was a little different. And one time we were checking them out. We were like, oh my gosh, they're so cool. And they're like, yeah, if you hold your hand out like this, they'll kind of like bite your hand, but it doesn't hurt, right?
Oh no, they hurt.
Well, no, like the one,
Oh.
like the way we were doing it, it wasn't
Yeah.
hurting. And so we're all laughing. And he goes, yeah, you guys want to see something cool? We're all, yeah. And he just grabbed it by the neck. And we were like, what are you doing? And it like fainted. And then it came back and took off running. And he's like, yeah, isn't that funny? We were like, no. I was like, why is this guy allowed by the animals? So I was
No,
like,
there's
I
a
didn't
lady.
know they did that.
who just fucking grabs it by the neck?
There's a lady on TikTok. She has a farm with different animals, and she's got one that's mean. And sure enough, she's walking and talking, and he comes up, and all she does is stick out her hand and grabs it by the neck,
Yeah.
and it stops. But he's actually wants
Oh,
to
he tries to
attack her.
get her.
Yes, but she knows how to control him. But then once in a while you'll see some of the videos, and she's cut up. I mean, not cut up, but bruised up from her.
There's
So
one.
why have an animal that's going to attack you? I'm sorry.
There's another one though that has a nice emu, and I mean,
I'm not
nice-ish.
sure all of them are not
And-
bad, but still.
So she sets up her phone, and she's like, because she also has a lot of
I
animals.
think I know what you're talking
Yeah, and it's like the Knuckleberry Farm or Knuckle something Farms or whatever it is. And so she sets up her phone, and then he has a name. I forget his name, and Jerry, I think it is. And then it'll come up. She's like recording something. It'll come up and like knock over the phone, and she'll be like, "Jerry, stop it! Don't you dare touch it!" And then he still goes anyway to like.
No,
It's
knock it
funny because he'll
down.
stop and then he'll like look at her and she's like, "Don't you do it? Don't
Yeah.
you? I'm trying to educate these people." And he's all, "Ta ta ta ta."
Yeah, it's hilarious. That was a nice one.
I love stuff like that.
Me too. Okay, let's wrap it up. If y'all have any questions for any of us or want to share a story or joke, feel free to reach out on our Instagram at Rockin on the Porch, and we'll do our best to answer them in the next episode. Sorry, I started running out of breath. Show some love by following, liking,
Wow.
and reviewing our
By wrapping it up.
podcast on the platform you listen on. What'd you say?
I said you're out of breath just by wrapping
Wrapping it up, I know. If we were able to brighten your day even a little bit with our stupidity, then go ahead and share this podcast with your friends and family that have a sense of humor. Thank you for listening and laughing with us. Until next week, don't let the door hit you where the good Lord splits you. Split. Yeah.
Split you?
Wow.
Split you or spit you?
Ew.
Whoa.
Good grief.
Even God's involved in
Yeah. he's
You're really
like-
digging that spitting lately.
Well,
He's been practicing.
I know.
Yeah.
You're
Thanks
going
for
my
the
alley too.
Well, you got to lubricate it. That's all I know.
Oh boy.
You don't want to go in dry.
Thanks for all your love and support.
Thanks,
Bye,
guys.
y'all.
Bye.
See you next week.